So, if I come here, what am I saying to you? What do you want? The topic that you're going to talk about, for example. What is it? The topic you're going to discuss. Do you want to talk about the components of a computer? Do you want to talk about creative photography? What is the scientific material that you're studying? For example, I'm going to talk about the hardware components of the computer, right? Yes, in Arabic, in Arabic. You have it. It's with you. Arabic, English, it's working. All right? And I was very keen not to get into sites. Don't think. Should try to get into sites that can benefit you, for example, over there. Materialism is crucial. Or physical and software states. The computer is my main topic that I want to start organizing or begin presenting the information to the student in a hierarchical or tree-like format, like a mind map. So I put this for you. Focus with me now. You'll see the beauty and some really amazing things, all powered by artificial intelligence. You won't have to do anything. Honestly, all your work will be seen in no time. All right, here. Let's agree on this together. The mouse is a tool you control. Using the mouse wheel zooms in and out. Scrolling enlarges or reduces drawings or trees. Clicking the left button moves the cursor anywhere. What about the buttons on the right? Pay attention here. On the left, you can move the place wherever you want, up or down to the left, to the spot you want. So, what are all those many buttons on the right side, Dr. Sami? Yes, pay attention. With me here. If you're going to create a new holistic or a new mind map, you'll click on the word new. But if you actually want to start making the map, what is your topic about? Are you talking about the hardware and software components of the computer? A new holistic, a new mind map. You'll click on the word new. But if you actually want to start creating the map, what is your topic about? Are you talking about the hardware and software components of the computer? So there's a question I should ask myself so I can download my information and provide the student with complete knowledge. I said to him, what? Oh, what? What is this? What time is it here? Give me information. Give me, artificial intelligence information. What does it mean? Or what are the hardware and software components? Here. Look, let artificial intelligence show you the beauty. Look at the beauty. Everyone. Here it says, honestly, the hardware and software components include the essential elements of the system, the computer, and the hardware components, which consist of tangible parts like the processor and memory. This beautiful talk, right? This beautiful talk, all right. And here, tells you, what do you want to do? You want to add this information here to your tree as soon as you click on it. The idea is that this information, I can copy it like this and put it in my file. If you want to create content, I can copy it and paste it wherever I want. And if you want to keep it as a tree, you can place it where you put it. You can also put it in a presentation slide. This is straightforward. To place it in the mind map, click Add. This information includes hardware, components. Pay attention, we are learning to present. Information so students enjoy and understand. Hardware and software components start here. Students read about them. There are tools we'll discuss. Let's be quick to cover many sites. The student enjoys, has fun, and sees the hardware and software components start here. Yes, the hardware and software components refer to this and that, and you can see this. Of course, there are tools here that we will talk about, don't worry. I'm just trying to be quick. So please help me be quick, because we have a lot of sites to cover and see many things. All right? That's the word. Here. Pay attention. Where are you standing? I'm standing, Dr. Sami. On. If I click on any of these buttons, the button will branch from. From where? From here. No, I always want to stand on this main source, the hardware components. Yes, here. For example, All right. How does it tell you to get information? How do the hardware and software components work? It means it introduces you to how they operate. How do the hardware components work? Like the processor and memory. How do they work together? These components work together to process data and store it. This is how they operate. God is great. This is possible. What you see here, this thing, as soon as you click on relationships, you can copy it and place it somewhere. You can put this information and you can say add. And pay attention, you can place it in this area and start organizing your tree however you want. Here, everyone, your tree presents the information in a way, am I just sitting here for the student? What you see here, this thing, as soon as you click on relationships, you can copy it and place it somewhere. You can put this information and you can say add. And pay attention, you can place it in this area and start organizing your tree however you want. Here, everyone, your tree presents the information in a way. So am I just sitting here for the student? Can I present the information to him? Information, okay, if I told him, for example, these are the hardware components, and I want information about the person who created it, or the person who worked on it. Who is he? Who is it? Here, pay attention. When I asked him, he gave me a set of information, meaning he is telling you what, from whom, the person who, the work and all that he founded, for example, or invented means, so who invented it? Pay attention. Any question from the question? You have more than one question? Do you want to know who invented the computer? The hardware and software components and all this talk, or do you want to know, for example, about the people who, it's arcade, figures of this. So it's a set of shapes, this topic. Who are the people who support this rumor? Who are the opponents of this thing? All right, So let's assume, for example, what invention was able to create this image. You'll see it. Appear here, and it will tell you the model of the computer. I'll show you how to change the language to Arabic, no problem. So it says, this computer is the concept of computer hardware, which includes physical components. It starts giving you information about the memory card and provides complete details on this topic before I close it. Then I go back and click on the word hold. I say to him, for example, person. Who is the person? I tell you, physical components of the person who created it. You can operate the physical device that forms the computer system. And I build the components like this, and the brain of the computer, and the execution unit, and so on. He will start telling you, what is this part? I might put it like this. Okay, there's something called the origin. So you have to stand here. So you can tell him, just say to him, who created or invented this? It gives you accurate information like that. The hardware and software components that fundamentally form the computer system, like the physical devices, such as the processor and RAM, okay? It provides you with information that comes from the main branch, like that. The one who created or invented this, so it gives you accurate information. The hardware and software components that fundamentally form the computer system, like the physical devices, such as the processor and RAM, okay. I'm giving you information that comes from the main branch, like that. I do the branch, this, and say origin. Origin, just pay attention now. I went back again, let's focus on it. And I click on the word origin. The physical components, so the word origin here refers to the origin of the computer. Who is that? So I'm telling you, if you left it like this, the computer it is what's early. The important thing is that I also give you the origin of the computer, how to deal with it, and so on. You also chose for me, and you chose the word. The important thing is that I also want you to have the computer, how to deal with it, etc. You chose me too, and you chose a word. The word elaborate means if you want, it gives you more details around this information. It gives you more details about the physical components, explaining it more clearly. If you want to include it, that's fine. If you don't want to include it, that's okay too. also the word pros, and the word pros here means advantages. Advantages of hardware. What are these hardware advantages? Hardware and software components provide many important benefits. What topic does Dr. Sammy show you its features? Yes, it shows you components like the processor and so on in improving system performance and processor speed as well. For example, the software and user analysis among each other will perform the tasks. The advantages of hardware and the advantages of software. So you can put it here. You can put it here, for example, advantages. So I'm gathering information. He will tell me, when you mention the advantages, mention some of the disadvantages. I will mention the cons. The cons here are the disadvantages. It will start to include the physical and software components to account for some disadvantages. Keep in mind, I brought up the physical components. You could bring up another topic. And it will show you the advantages of that topic and the disadvantages as well. I will tell you that among the disadvantages, the costs of purchasing and maintaining the hardware can be high, but I don't know about the physical aspects. The important thing is that I don't want to overwhelm you with too much information. So here I give you a teacher who explains the information. If there's a topic, forum, discussion or something, you present the information in a way that highlights its features and drawbacks, its origin, who invented it, and who worked on it. It's not just that. The information, if there's a topic, forum, discussion or something, you present the information in a way that highlights its features and drawbacks, its origin, who invented it, and who worked on it. Not only that, no, if you want to demonstrate it to him, for example, claims to you, and artificial intelligence, by the way, it's working to help you. The physical components and the camera in several physical components, we find storage and RAM, and it starts giving you a set of things that you still have to look at. We will still see a very beautiful life.